Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now I've got two balls of wool here. Look how pretty this is. This is King Cole Baby Glitz. It is absolutely beautiful. Now I got a ball, this ball donated to me. It's absolutely beautiful. I've only got the one ball of it and I was really torn whether to use this to do this little blanket. This is called a parquet stitch or parquet, whatever way you want to pronounce it. It's either parquet or parquet. I'm not that brilliant at pronouncing things. It's a really pretty stitch. I used this fairy dust. This is Kiddies fairy dust double knitting. It's 100 grams of yarn. It's by Signet, and this one is called Puck. Puck. I have used that before. I only had two balls of that, and look how much I've got done with a half a ball doing this pretty little pattern. It's really pretty, and I really wanted to do it in this baby glitz and make a bigger one, but I only had the one ball. So I'm going to show you the sample. I'm going to use this to do the sample and show you how to do this stitch. It's really pretty, this. I'll need to get some more of that. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to do this really pretty simple stitch. So I'm going to show you how to do this really simple pattern. I'll pop that aside just now. So the stitch count for this pretty little pattern is 3. It's 3. So you're going to do your chain and you're going to do them in sets of 3. So I'll get my chain done. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So I've done my little sample in sets of 3 stitches. We're going to go into the 6th stitch from the hook. So count 6 stitches. 1, don't count the loop on your hook. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. You're going to do a double crochet. A double crochet into there. So you're going to chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2 and do a double crochet into the next stitch all the way along. Chain 2, skip 2 and 1, 2 and double crochet. Chain 2, skip 2 and double crochet all the way along to the end of your chain, and you've got these little loops all the way along. So when you get to the end, you should have 3 stitches. So skip 2 and double crochet into your last stitch. Just pull that through. That last one's a little bit tight. So those 6 stitches that you skipped makes that space on the end of your chain here. So what you're going to do now is you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3 and turn your work. That becomes your first treble crochet. So into the very same stitch, right at the bottom of your chain, that first stitch, you're going to do a treble crochet into that stitch. So you're going to skip these 2 stitches and into this double crochet here, into this double crochet that you've done, you're going to put 3 treble crochets. We're going to do a little, almost like a granny stitch. You're going to put 3 treble crochets into that double crochet. That's 1, 2 and 3. This is quite a small hook, this. You can use any yarn for this. You're going to skip these 2 stitches and into the double crochet here, you're going to put another 3 treble crochets. That's 1, 2 and 3. So skip to your next double crochet and you're going to put your 3 treble crochets in all the way along. That's 1, 2 and 3. Skip to your next double crochet, skip over and do your cluster. It's like a little granny cluster. Now when you get to the end, so into the corner here, you're going to put 2 treble crochets. Just put 2 treble crochets into the 1, 2 stitch, into the 3rd stitch along. That's 1 and 2. So remember you skipped 6 at the beginning there. So into the 3rd stitch in that skipped 6 set, you put your 2 double crochets. So you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. That counts as 1 double crochet and your 2 chain. You're going to turn around and into the middle stitch in your cluster, into that middle stitch, you're going to put a double crochet. Now there's a little stitch that's here. Can you see that? If you put it in there, you're going to get a hole. So there's a little part of the yarn that goes across there. Push your hook through there. It's going to keep it nice and neat. And do your double crochet. Chain 2, 1, 2, skip over to your next cluster and do a double crochet into the top of that treble. Skip 2. These are the 2 rows you're going to keep repeating. It's really easy. Chain 2, skip 2 and into the top, it'll be the top of that cluster. Put a double crochet. Chain 2, skip 2 and double crochet. You can hear Muttley playing in the background with his ball. Skip 2, but it takes you to that middle stitch and do a double crochet. And you can use any yarn for this. This comes out so dainty when you use a small hook and your thinner double knitting yarn. Skip 2 and then double crochet into the middle there. Chain 2, 1, 2 and into the top of that treble crochet there, you do a double crochet. Just go into that stitch. Now those are the 2 rows you'll keep repeating. So you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3 and turn. Right into the bottom where that double crochet is, put a treble crochet. So on the ends you'll have 2 treble crochets running up your end. And in these double crochets you'll have 3 treble crochets. So you're just going to go straight over to where that double crochet is and do your treble crochet cluster. 1, 2 and 3. Go over to the next double crochet and put your 3 treble crochets in. Oops, I've got myself caught up there. That's 1, 2 and 3. Over to the next one, into the double crochet, and that's it. That's how simple this is. These are the 2 rows you'll keep repeating. That chain 2 in double crochet and then your treble crochet, your 3 treble crochets in to the double crochet from that other row. That's 1, 2, 3, jump over to the next double crochet. So into this last double crochet you're going to put 2 trebles. You'll always just have 2 treble crochets. You'll always just have 2 treble crochets on the end. So that's 1 and 2. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. That counts as your double crochet and your 2 chain. Turn around, then into the middle, the top of the middle stitch. So you're skipping 2 stitches, and into there you're going to double crochet. And these are the 2 rows you'll just keep repeating. Chain 2, 1, 2, and then into the top of that 3rd stitch, just double crochet, chain 2, and then into the 3rd, skip 2, 1, 2, and then in. So you're going into that 3rd stitch here and doing a double crochet, chain 2, and that's it. That's all you do. It is so simple. Into the top of that cluster, chain 2, into the top of the next cluster, into the middle stitch, chain 2. It's a really quick stitch, this. Double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet, chain 2, and then you're going to double crochet in to the corner of that last treble crochet. Just do your double crochet. I'm getting caught in that lurex. There we go. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and turn. Right into the bottom there, put your next treble. You'll always have 2 treble crochets on the ends when you do your treble crochets. Skip over to the double crochet and put your cluster in. 1, 2, and 3. Skip over to the next double crochet and put your cluster in. 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to build your pattern up like that. I'll get my other one and I'll show you this one, and look how pretty that is. It is so simple and it's really quick, and you get this really pretty pattern. And the sides stay nice and straight. Motley carrying on over there. Your bottom is nice and straight, and you can finish your blanket either on that little fan, it's up to you, or you can do the chain 2 and double crochet to finish it. It's up to you how you finish the top of the blanket. I am going to leave mine on that fan. I think the fan's quite pretty on the top. I'm not going to do anything down the side. It's nice and straight, and I'm not going to do anything to the bottom because again it is nice and straight. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you click on the bell icon, YouTube will tell you when I put up another tutorial. So until the next time, happy crafting, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.